All right. Hey, you guys. Thanks for joining me here today during our live Q&A. I appreciate you guys putting up with me for the last, or not putting up with me, I guess, for the last couple of weeks. Just trying to get my voice back and get over this cold. So anyways, welcome to today's Q&A. We're going to go ahead and answer any questions that are coming on in. And as we're doing so, I do also want to give you a few updates on what's going on here inside the triangle here at Decker Truckline. So I do want to announce that we have our Driver of the Year award ceremony scheduled for the 21st of March. So every year we do a big to-do for all of our drivers who have earned the Driver of the Year award. So basically how this works is we have a driver from every division who wins $3,000. So that's a $3,000 bonus for winning Driver of the Year. But in order to get Driver of the Year, you have to earn Driver of the Month. Driver of the Month is chosen based off of your scorecards, your safety scores, which they actually pay out today because yesterday was a holiday. So for those of our drivers who earned those, they're actually seeing those earnings today. We also have, let's see, I was going to double check on some of this for you. We also have, let's see, so refrigerated, more of a regional refrigerated. We have flatbed, we have over the road flatbed and regional flatbed, and then we have, when I say refrigerated, I'm like dry van and refrigerated divisions. And then we also have our flatbed, and then we have our teams and our owner-operator lease purchase. So those are all the different divisions that we have that you can earn the Driver of the Year for. Well, Driver of the Month first, which gets you a $100 gift card plus a $50 gift card to the Decker store. So a $100 Walmart and a $50 gift card to the Decker store. And then for the nominees, and we'll announce the nominees next week, they will get a $100 they will get a $50 gift card from Walmart and a gift from the Decker store as well. So you have that opportunity to win again. But the scorecards and the safety scores are out now. They actually went out last week and they are paid out today. So a huge congratulations to 60% of our fleet for earning either a scorecard or a safety bonus or maybe even bonus or both. We had 183 drivers who got a scorecard bonus, and then we had 318 drivers who earned their safety bonus. And actually, if I show you, if I can get in here and show you the number of drivers who have earned perfect scores, that is on top of all of it. So let me see if I can get that for you and do a screenshot here so you can see the impressiveness. So this is all for January, by the way. All of the bonuses that are paying out in what month is it? All of the bonuses that are paying out in February, those are the January bonuses. So this is the safety bonus for, let's see if I get this over to you here. Oh, I gave you the wrong one. Okay, so let's try that one more time. This is the safety bonus for January. So everything that is for January pays out in the week of the third week. And these are all of the perfect scores. Yeah, quite a bit. Those are just perfect scores. And again, that's for the safety bonus. And if you get a 20 or below, perfect score being 0, if you get a 20 or below, you get the perfect, or you get a extra penny per mile for that. And as for the scorecard, if you get a perfect score, that's 1,000 points. And these are all of our perfect score earners for the month of January. And then you'll get an extra 4 cents a mile. I gotta remember what it is. Owner-operators lease purchase get an extra 3 cents a mile. So they have a total of 4 cents on all the miles that they earn in bonuses, and all the miles that they ran and completed for the month. And for our scorecard for our company, it's a total of 5 cents a mile between the scorecard and the safety bonus. is for earning. So yeah, you can definitely make a good bonus here every month if you're getting good scores, right? But we'll be recognizing all of those who scored well last year. So the top earners, the top bonus earners, really are the ones who are in the running for the driver of the year. So we have 12 driver of the months who for each division who are going against each other basically for the driver of the year. And the way that we do that is we go through all of their scorecards, all of their safety scores, all their attaboys. Attaboys are like, oh, they've gone over and beyond to help out. And then of course there's votes that are tallied across all of the different departments for who earns the Driver of the Year award. But in order to be Driver of the Year, you have to have earned Driver of the Month for that year. You can only earn Driver of the Month one time within that calendar year. You can earn the nominee multiple times, but just Driver of the Month. But anyways, we will be announcing the winners soon, but we'll have the actual ceremony and then the chance for the grand champion. The grand champion wins $15,000. And so we'll be giving that away during the March 21st ceremony. So save the date. There will be a live stream on our Facebook. We do that every year, or we have been doing that every year for the last 3-4 years. I don't remember anymore, but we've been doing that live, and you'll get to join us. And for those of you who are in Fort Dodge, you can join live, right? Like in person. So save the date for that. More to come on that. We also want to announce that we will continue to do our driver referral program. So we go through that on a monthly basis, and just as a reminder of what the driver referral program is all about. Actually, let me just kind of show you here, if I can get my ducks in a row. Driver referral. If you go to drivedecker.com, driver-referral, you will actually see all of those who have referred so far this year. And that, let's see if I can get this up here for you. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here you'll see the referral page, and these are all the additional earnings that you get. You get, of course, the $1,500 for every driver that you refer within pays within 90 days of hire, and then you also get an additional incentives. For one person, for your first hire, you get a personalized business cards and Decker referral t-shirts. The business cards are really handy because then you can go and use those for more referrals, hand them out. Because I'm sure you get asked a lot, especially with the equipment being newer model equipment, very sharp looking, get asked, oh, where do you work? Or tell me a little bit more about Decker, and sometimes you don't have time. You got to get going. So you can give them the card. They can reach out to the recruiting department. Excuse me. They can reach out to the recruiting department, and the recruiters can answer all of their questions based off of where they live, how much experience they have, what their driving record is, all that good stuff. So they can do the work for you, but you'll still get credit for that referral. So if you hire 4 or 5 drivers, or if you refer 4 or 5 drivers that are hired on within the calendar year, you'll get $2,000 for each driver, for the 3rd and 4th driver, and then 4th and 5th, excuse me. And if you refer 6 or more, all of those 6 and above would be $2,500 per driver, still paid out within 90 days. And of course, you still get all of those additional incentives. I didn't mention the $100 gift card, the Pilot Flying J gift card, the Decker tumbler. You'll get, with 5 referrals, you get a Decker watch as well. And then every quarter we do a drawing for $1,000 or your choice of a laptop or tablet. You do have the option of choosing the other, but I can tell you so far everybody has chosen the money. So, and then the grand prize, there's a grand champion in the referral program as well. The grand prize is an additional $2,500 that is given to the referrer who has referred the most. So as long as it's at least 5 referrals within the year. All right. So if you guys have questions, feel free to put them in the chat, and then I will go ahead and answer them. Brandon, hello. Funny thing, I'm hauling a reefer load for you guys now. Awesome. Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate it. I'm good. I'm doing better. So, yes. All right. So let's continue to answer those questions. Clay says, hello from sunny 85 degrees in Dallas. I should just show you out my window how white it is. It's blizzarding outside. I'm in Montana. I should mention, Fort Dodge, Iowa is our main terminal. And then we also have a terminal in Missoula, Montana, Bessemer, Alabama. We also have a couple of terminals in Iowa. We have Hammond and Indiana as well, but Sperry and so we've got Minneapolis as well. So Des Moines, we've got another one there in Des Moines. So yeah, we're getting some weather. How many referrals gets me a new truck? Tom, that's a good question. That's never even been an option. The referrals, whatever you save up, right, can buy you a new truck. No, that's fantastic. We do have, speaking of trucks, we do have newer model trucks. The average age is about 18 months right now, and they have so many amenities. This is like the most fun part to talk about because there's so many amenities. APUs and inverters and refrigerators and microwaves, CB units, they have navigation, Sirius Radio. They're all equipped with Sirius Radio. You would have to have the subscription, but we have Epic View Satellite TV, which we hold the subscription for all of our company drivers, plus of course the TV. So it's a smart TV. They're double bunk trucks. Of course, there's air ride on both the passenger as well as the driver. Of course, the driver. We have tons of safety features in the truck as well. We do have both inward and outward event recorders. We have the TransFlow Geotab unit, which is where all the communication comes from. Well, the majority of it at least, back and forth. So Clay says Decker has fantastic equipment. I know, lots of fun to talk about because it is pretty immaculate. We also have free Wi-Fi that's through the TransFlow Geotab. So there's that as well. So, yeah. Trying to think. Shout out to all of those who have sent in Heroes of the Week. Appreciate all of those nominees. We are definitely backlogged on those. So if you sent in a Hero of the Week, we will be getting those out. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. It's pretty amazing when you get the influx of nominations and realize all the good that so many of the drivers and the support staff have done. We've had nominations for the shop this last couple of weeks, and of course the training department and just all these different departments, and we're just very, very thankful. Tom says, Driver of the Year been announced? Not yet. It is not yet, but we will make a big to-do once that is. We do have the Driver of the Year award ceremony planned for the 21st of March, though. So now Tom knows this Driver of the Year award ceremony well. He has been in it last, 3 years? Is that right, Tom? Hi, Ricky. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so Tom knows it well. He knows what it's all about. But okay, so and I do want to say I didn't do birthdays yesterday. Again, kind of lost my voice, so I don't want to ignore all of those. You said yep. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was 4 or 3. I didn't do birthdays yesterday because I am struggling with my voice, and I'm so sorry. But I do want to recognize all of those who have birthdays this week, yeah, as well as anniversaries. So Bryce Forbes celebrating a birthday today. Tyler Kelly yesterday. I gotta remember what my days are. Vernon Nicholson also celebrating a birthday yesterday, and Charles Womel. So happy birthday to all four of you guys. And then tomorrow, Victoria Barrios celebrating a birthday, and David Hamp, Eric Scow also celebrating a birthday on the 22nd, so both tomorrow. Diana Delp and David Stevens and Dennis McCubbin all celebrating on the 23rd, Thursday. And Judd Cahoot celebrating on the 24th. Darylone Shoemaker also celebrating his birthday on the 24th. And Michael Vandehey celebrating his birthday on the 24th. So happy birthday, you guys. Anthony Pexco celebrating excuse me, his birthday on the 25th. And Tyson Vance also celebrating on the 25th. Adam DeWall, Garth Johnson, Jesse Porter, you guys are just owning the 25th of February. Juan Rodriguez also celebrating the birthday on the 26th. Juan is in our night ops. You guys know him well, I'm sure. Jaleel Helsley celebrating a birthday on the 26th, and Michael Littleton also celebrating on the 26th. So happy birthday, happy anniversary, Deckerversary, right? Here we go to the Deckerversaries. Judd Cahoot also celebrating 4 years here at Decker. So not only a birthday, but an anniversary this week. Henry Ridge celebrating 4 years also at Decker. And Gerald Taylor celebrating the 10-year mark. Reed Markham celebrating his anniversary. Brad Bolt celebrating 12 years here at Decker. Nathaniel Piper celebrating a year at Decker. Jeffrey Trammell celebrating, and Joshua Mitchell both celebrating 2 years here at Decker. And Grant Bukovan celebrating 3rd anniversary. And Rick George, VP of Safety, celebrating his 5th year here at Decker. Congratulations. Tom says, John says, I'm in Fort Dodge. Hey, are you guys, is it snowing there in Fort Dodge? It most definitely is here in Montana. Tom says, Katie, driver of the year and grand champion driver of the year would be a great birthday present. Mine is the 19th of March. I love how you just kind of throw that in there. No big deal, but wasn't it on your birthday last year? Maybe it wasn't. I thought it was, for some reason I was thinking it was pretty darn close. I don't remember it being on the 19th, but I do remember it was pretty darn close. Ricky says, not snowing, but it's cold. Yeah, it's windy, ridiculously windy cold here. Not my happy place. If only your birthday is what makes it or breaks it, she says. Love it. So, okay, so let's answer some of these questions that have been coming in. Let me just... Oh, Tom, that's right. It was 2 years ago. Postponed because of the word you can't say on the internet, right? Just joking. Oh, I'm kidding. Okay, so I've been getting a ton of questions about what's available in Des Moines, so I want to just go ahead and hit on that. Des Moines, yes, we have several options out of there. So if you guys are looking for refrigerated or flatbed, we have both refrigerated and flatbed. We have Home Weekly in both options. We also have over the road in both options. So if you are an experienced flatbed driver and you're looking to get home on a weekly basis, in the Des Moines area, we do guarantee you $14.50 a week as well as Home Weekly. And then in the refrigerated division, we guarantee you Home Weekly and $12.50 a week. So we've got those options as well. Yes, there are team opportunities and over the road, or team opportunities that are over the road refrigerated. So yes, that is an option. We only have teams available in our refrigerated division, not our flatbed. And our teams tend to run a lot of the Midwest. We do have some that run a lot of Midwest to Northwest and back and forth, but it's not necessarily a dedicated route. But yes, that's what you'll be seeing. George, hello, how are you? Did you do a little CrossFit again today? Tom says yes, Anthony. Yeah, Tony Vasquez won back in 20. That's right, for our Southern Flatbed division. That's exactly right. Yeah, I remember meeting Tony for the first time, and he was living up in Montana. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but he was determined and hardworking, and has he more than proved himself. Did a great job. Not today, George says. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. I gotta get back. Once I get over this cold, I gotta get back on the CrossFit train, right? Yeah, get back into it. That's probably why I'm not getting over it. All right. So that answers a lot of the questions that I've been getting, or it should answer a lot of the questions that I've been getting about the Des Moines area. What's available? I don't know if we've just been, if our trucks have been seen there a lot, and that's why we're getting all of the questions. But yes, we do have those opportunities. If you guys have questions whatsoever about what we, like what we have, what kind of benefits we have to offer, our equipment, all that good stuff, of course you can put it in the chat. Feel free to do so. You can also call our recruiting department at 888-668-0698 and talk to a recruiter, or you can apply online at drivedecker.com, and they'll be able to help you out. Experience level, depending on where you live and what division you'll be going into, we do have different experience requirements. Our over-the-road flatbed division does require that you have a very minimum of 6 months of flatbed experience, or at least 1 year of tractor-trailer experience. Sorry, you guys. See, it's just hanging on there, isn't it? So we do train if you have a year of tractor-trailer experience, but you don't have flatbed and you're looking to get into the flatbed division. So this, like the areas that I'm talking about, are for those who live anywhere from Texas to the Carolinas, anything in between there really, and you're looking to be part of that over-the-road flatbed division. So usually with the over-the-road, you're out a week at a time if it's in areas of Alabama or Georgia. Some of the areas we can get you home a week at a time in, like, Memphis, Tennessee, things like that, or home every other weekend in some of those other areas, like Texas and other areas of Louisiana and Mississippi and all that. Ricky says, back to orientation. All right, behave, have fun. Say hi to him for me. Our orientation, speaking of, Ricky says, hopefully getting my truck tomorrow in the snow and ice. Yes, you probably, excuse me, probably getting your truck tomorrow, at least doing the walkthrough. And I know he's gone, but I'm just saying, just in case he comes back. You'll probably get the walkthrough. Normally that's what happens on Wednesday. Go through the checklist of your, this is the truck, this is how you run the APU unit, kind of walk through, make sure that you have everything that we provide, that it's there in the truck. The shop has done and basically prepped the truck, the shop and the wash bay. By the way, huge shout out, because I had multiple requests for the shop and the wash bay, recognizing them for Hero of the Week this week. So, and that's because we had 17 trucks that they prepped last week alone. And it's hard because they're not only working on A and B services and getting all of the routine maintenance done, but to prep a truck, that takes quite some time, hours and hours, and a lot of hands on deck for that. And so they went above and beyond to get all of those ready for those who needed it this week. So huge shout out to them. Katie says, our shop and wash bay did an amazing job last week and every week, but last week was unmatched. Yes, seriously, we did have many people just give them a shout out, and so, yeah. Katie says, Ricky, we'll see you tomorrow in the big building. Yeah, so Wednesday as well, not only do you get a walkthrough of your truck, but you'll also come into the main building of in Fort Dodge. Fort Dodge, Iowa is the only location that we do our orientations currently. So you'll come into the main building, you'll meet with your driver manager, you'll meet, all the different departments, kind of have a walkthrough of the whole shebang, and get to know a few people. Katie is usually in. Katie, you usually do it on Tuesday, is that right? Monday or Tuesday, I think, when you come on in. I don't remember off the top of my head. But so a lot of the different departments will walk in and introduce themselves, kind of give a little bit of information on the department and their contact information, as well as the details, I guess. And that is just Wednesday at 12. She says, okay, so I wasn't even close, but she says she'll meet with everybody at noon on Wednesday. So during orientation, we do take care of your meals. We take care of your hotel. We also take care of your transportation to orientation, which is usually a rental car. Sometimes a flight, depending on where you're coming from. But we pay for all of that. Now we do have a repayment agreement that you'll see, and you would be responsible for part or all of the repayment if you left within the first 6 months. Otherwise, each month we knock $100 off, and at the end of 6 months, it doesn't even matter if there's $1,000 left on it. It doesn't matter. We wash it clean, but we do have that, so we're holding both bodies accountable. There you go. But yeah, we do have that. We take care of all of those expenses. If you want to bring some extra cash, of course, the hotel is fairly close to a lot of different, like Hy-Vee and Walmart, within walking distance, Target, some of those other places for any extras that you need, if you end up wanting them. But it's pretty good location. You need a Halls. You know what? I have Ricola that I've beat up the bag. Yeah, I'm putting there. My teeth are coated with it. So what else can I tell you about the orientation? It is 3 days, 3 full days for the most part. And Ricky, for instance, he'll get his truck on Wednesday, walk through it, but he probably won't be dispatched out until Thursday. Usually the first dispatch is on Thursday morning. We do pay $1,000 for completing orientation, so you'll get that as well. The guaranteed pay per week depends on where you live and what division you'd be part of. And the reason I say that is there are overall $1,000 guaranteed pay is the norm, right? Like that's the blanket amount. But there are a couple of areas, especially around the Chicago area, Iowa, that we do have higher paying loads and higher paying accounts. So so if you are on one of those, or within that division, then you would be getting the higher guaranteed pay for that. So I'm breaking into the Ricolas. You guys remember those commercials? And I saw one the other day, and I thought, I haven't seen that commercial forever. The Ricola. Yeah. I loved those. And that's why I want to go there. Alright. What else can I tell you about orientation? If you are a student, so if you're brand new to the industry, then orientation is a full week long. So it's still $1,000 for orientation, but you have the whole week. Okay. And then you'll go through the training. Going with a trainer, you get paid $700 a week. And it is usually 2 to 3 weeks with a trainer. And that's for somebody who's brand new to the industry, who's going through orientation and stuff with us. So most likely a refrigerated driver or a Midwest flatbed driver, because we require the additional experience for our over-the-road division. And that's just because that freight is so far from us. If you needed additional help, it would be harder to get you that, because you're you're running in areas that are much further from us. Okay. Katie said, fingers crossed we don't get much snow and ice for you. Yeah, we had some really icy roads today and this morning, well, last night, really, or not last night, yesterday morning was really bad. And then today was whiteout. This morning was whiteout bliss. But, along with all of it, I did see quite a few drivers who were stuck in the Wyoming area again. So if you are one of them, I feel for you for sure, because those are some nasty conditions. I was just going to double check here for you to see what some of the warnings were. Washington, chains are required on Stevens and White. All passes, no oversized loads. Snoqualmie Pass. So yeah, they look pretty well covered. What else do we have? Massive snow, pretty much, man, it's all over the place. Expansive snowstorm and blizzard conditions target the plains. Snow, ice threatens the Great Lakes to the northeast. Plus, we've got Olive but putting her head in all things. So for today, snow spreads into the central Rockies and higher terrain of this desert southwest. Snow also spreads into the northern plains and western Great Lakes. Tomorrow, now I'm going to sneeze. Okay. Sorry. Wednesday, man, you guys are dealing with a lot with me today. Okay. Wednesday, snow is supposed to be even stronger. Yes, you are welcome. I have no control over it. I'm just saying. Snow intensifies in the northern plains, upper Midwest, and blizzard conditions are possible. Snow spreads into the interior Northeast and New England states. It intensifies later on, and sleet and ice develop in the Missouri Valley into the southern Great Lakes and parts of the Northeast. So that's what your Wednesday is looking like. And Thursday night is still calling for snow and some sleet and some freezing rain. And it'll taper off a little bit as it goes into parts of New York and the New England states. So just in case you didn't look at the forecast, that's what you're looking at. All right. So we've got a couple other things coming up. If you guys haven't already checked out your scorecard, like I was saying before, the scorecards are really what set you up for winning the Driver of the Year awards, Driver of the Month, Driver of the Year, all those steps. But we did have, altogether we had over 380 drivers who scored on either the scorecard or the safety bonus or both. So like I said, that's 60% of our drivers, which is pretty good. We love to see that increase, so we'll continue to work to improve on that. Congratulations to all of those who've earned it. And let's see, so February will be our next one, so we'll be announcing those right around the same time that we'll be announcing the Driver of the Year and Grand Champion Awards. So we got another month for that. Yeah, so that's said. Well, you guys, I'll cut it short, but I do thank you for taking the time to join me today, and hoping for a more energy next week. Yeah, Katie says, Driver Award Ceremony is a month from today. Yay! We love it. Those are always fun. Good celebration. You get to brag about everybody. And those are cool. And we'll be doing it live, so make sure you join us. All right, you guys, thank you again for joining us today. We will see you next week, both on our Facebook Live at 4 p.m. on Mondays, as well as Tuesday at noon Central here on our YouTube channel. So Jack says, feel better. Thank you. I'm hoping. But okay, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Please stay safe. And I do want to remind you that with the weather, we have the guaranteed pay, right? So we know that weather is going to get in the way. as long as you are making yourself available for dispatch, that you are, these are the qualifications for the ERTP, making your self available for dispatch. No driver service failures, so on-time delivery, no load refusals, no CSA violations or preventable accidents for the week, and of course get your paperwork in on time. Those are the qualifications for getting that guaranteed pay. Now, that being said, a lot of you are worried about the weather. If the weather does not allow you to run, like for instance, those roads are closed in Wyoming, you will still be getting your guaranteed pay. That's why it's there. That's why it's in place. One of the reasons, at least. So it's there to protect you and to kind of give you that sense of security. And, in the trucking industry, when you're paid by miles and things can fluctuate, it's nice to have that safety net there. And that's what the guaranteed pay is all about. So if you have questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out. And again, the telephone number to the recruiters is 888-668-0698. All right. And what does she say? Tom, it is shown to be the best day to make all of your driver of the years can be in town. Oh, why on Tuesday? Okay. I missed Tom's. That was weird. All right. Makes sense. All right. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. We will see you next week. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthier than me.